I expect this queen to be red. Not with a red dot, but red like the devil. This hive is like the seventh gate to hell. This is not good.
Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. All right, well today is the big day. We are going to be doing splits and putting the subsequent nukes onto that pallet, then into the truck, and then take them to the Honey Creek bee yard. This is going to be a long day, and it's possible that this could be a long video. I probably will not show myself going through every hive, but what we're going to do is go through every single hive. Any hive that has a marked queen in it and has sufficient population and brood is going to get removed and taken to the Honey Creek bee yard. Now, I've already got 8 colonies over at the Honey Creek bee yard. I've caught 8 swarms, 2 of which were not mine, 6 of which were. And that's between both bee yards. Now, I have come out here and captured a couple of swarms in the trees. I've actually subsequently set up swarm boxes. Here's a swarm trap right there. And we have another one on that tree over there, and a couple more throughout the property here, just to make sure that we can catch any bees that take off, decide to fly into the ether. Anyways, it's very cold this morning. Well, I don't want to say cold, but it's 45 degrees out, so the girls are going to be clustered. But we are going to go through every single hive today, make sure that we can find a marked queen, take her, put her in a box. I need at least 12 colonies to take to the other bee yard. I need to do 19 splits today, not 20, because the queen that is in this box, well, that queen's going to get pinched. That's the mean hive, and that's going to be the very last hive I go through before I head over to the Honey Creek yard with the new bees. So there you go, there you have it. Let me get my gear on, my smoker lit, and we're going to get into these bees. All right, well, I'm ready to go, but before I do, I want to share something with you. VEVOR has always been very, very kind to this channel, and I want to let you know about some of the things that they had sent me. Now, this is just going to take a second, just hang on there, and I'm going to provide a link down below if you'd like to buy one of these things. But one is a wind chime, and it's currently hanging at my house right now, and it is beautiful. I used to have another wind chime up there, but it broke after years and years of dedicated service, and when VEVOR offered to send me a wind chime that I can share with you, I thought, heck, if it sounds nice, I'm going to share it with you. So there's the wind chime. Let you have a look at that. All right, now something else that VEVOR shared with me was a nice 10-frame box. Now, if you're a beekeeper or you're going to be a beekeeper, VEVOR, they provide nice boxes. These nice tight joints are all dovetailed, so they're going to go together square. And this one actually has a window with a nice vent on it. So it's got an acrylic window in it. The bees aren't going to get out and get you, but you can get in there and look at the bees anytime that you want. This is a great box. I've got several of the VEVOR hives in my home apiary, and they are just doing stellar. Actually, I think I have a couple of them here, and if so, I'll show you throughout this video. And the last thing that I want to show you, now this is what I'm most excited about. I'm going to be using this all day. If you remember the last time we were out here and previous times, I'll wear knee pads because I do a lot of hive inspections in the bottom box, and that's what we're going to be doing today where the queen is. And VEVOR sent me a knee bench. It's for gardeners, but I tell you what, if it works for me, it might be able to work for you as a beekeeper. Let me show you. This is it. It folds up compactly, but watch what happens when you unfold it. Bing, bing. Now this is padded for your knees. Now I guess it can be either a bench that sits like this, where you sit on it, or a knee bench that sits like this. It's actually got a couple of canvas bags on the side that you can hold stuff, maybe burr comb or an extra queen clip or something. I don't know. I think it's going to be useful for beekeeping, and I'm going to be using this all day long. So that's just a quick aside. VEVOR sponsored this video, and I really, really appreciate it. And if you are interested in any one of these products, please do me a favor, look down in the description. I have left a link, and I've probably put a QR code on the screen for each one of the products. Now, let's get into the bees. All right, your hive number 1. Let's see if you have a marked queen in there. I know it's early. I know it's early. I know it's early.
Let's have a look. Okay, we have some bees filling out a honey super in the top. Now I'm gonna have to remove that super to get down below. Let's have a look. I know, worst thing ever, worst thing ever. I'll try to get out quick. Let's see if you have a marked queen in here that I can have. Oh, you know what I need? I need my sugar bottle. Let me get that really quick. Here we go. We'll keep these girls occupied. There you go. Yum, yum. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. We'll set that. Make sure there's no queen on it. I don't think there is. We'll set that right there. Let's see if we can't find ourselves a marked queen. I know the guards are already on me. I know. Worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. It's gonna be your box. Okay, that's all honey. I just want to steal your queen, that's all. No big deal. Okay, there are teacups being formed. We don't want any of that. Again, this queen should be marked unless she was one of the swarms. I see a lot of there's more teacups. So if we find a virgin queen, we will be marking her. That does have some brood on it. This is going to be a very weak split if I make a split here. Okay. And if I do not see the queen right off the bat, that's going to tell me that it's a new queen. They swarmed, and this doesn't have a very big population in it anymore, so I'm betting that these girls swarmed. They may already have a colony over at the Honey Creek yard. There's some brood right there that's getting ready to hatch. I'd like to take the oldest brood that I can find out of here. Okay, there's some older brood. I'm not seeing a queen. Okay. I can't tell whether I have any eggs in there or not. Yeah, I have some milk brood in there. So we have somebody laying in here. I need to go to the truck and get my flashlight. These are the ones right in the middle of the hive. We're going to try to keep her warm. There's a full frame of brood, and we do have a teacup that we just wiped out. Don't see the queen there. Let's flip it over. I do not see the queen there. I see a big old fat drone, but that's a nice frame of brood. If I can find the queen, I will take this frame of brood. They're saying, man, I'm chilly. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that is a nice old frame of brood. Old capped brood. And there is a worker. I thought that was the queen. Okay, queen, where are you? Where are you? I think this box swarmed. I think this was one of the ones that that took off. Okay. All right, well, let's take a look at the next one here. Maybe she's over here. Hey. There you go. We have a couple of you getting kind of crazy. There you go. Have some of that yummy goodness. Okay. I do not see the queen there. And it looks like this first hive is going to be a bust. Oh, there's our queen, and it's a brand new one. So this hive swarmed, and that is a new queen. She will be staying. She's a pretty one, though. She is pretty. Let's give her a cage really quick. There you go. There you. I know. You want to run around with your girls. I get it. Okay, so we are not going to be doing a split here. That is not going to happen. This is a brand new queen, because every queen in this bee yard was marked. That I know for sure. So if we find one that is unmarked, then that means that that they've swarmed. And there's been a lot of swarms. I did everything I could to keep these girls in the boxes. Okay, one down. No split for you. Even though they were marked to be split, they have since swarmed. So that will not be happening. These girls will be getting a new lid. All right, there we go. They're all starting to wake up. Let's move some stuff around here. Hello. Okay, you are still a packed hive. That's I guess that's a good sign. There's a full box of honey. Let me stand up real quick and move these honey supers. And let me give you something to preoccupy yourself with. There you go. All right. Oh, that's a heavy box. Son of a gun. And there's another super that they're working through. Holy moly. All right. Okay, this box will be getting split. This thing's packed with bees. They have not swarmed. There we go. Man, this thing is glued down. Must be glued down in the middle. There we go. Yummy! What do I have for you? Yummy! And I have some girls getting mad. We have guards. We have guards guarding. Let's try to get one of these frames out real quick. All right. Holy moly. Okay, these girls are, if they're not swarming, they want to swarm. We're going to swarm them today. Okay, I don't see a queen on there. Oh, that is a full frame of brood. Keep your eyes peeled for the queen. Just 3 frames is all we're taking, ladies. Just 3. Very small split. Very small split. That is a nice frame. Look at that. And look at that. See if we can find our queen or any queen cells. There are some teacups. We're going to remove them. Cannot forget teacups at this point because they're going to be ginned up after I take their queen. They're going to want to make some queens. No stink. No banana. Okay. There's another teacup. They have got swarming on their mind. I'm just going to look really quick. I'll show you if I find anything exciting. We don't want this video to go on forever. There she is. And she's got her blue dot. She's right there. So we're going to go ahead and kill that queen cell. We're going to put her in the bucket. Right there. We're going to give her this food frame right here. Yep. And let me just look and see if I can find a brood frame with darker brood on it. I want one that's going to hatch out fairly quickly. Okay, we are going to go with, this one. All right, very small split. There we go. Ready for a queen. So just in case you were wondering, this is one of those VEVOR boxes that they just sent out. So you can have a look at it. It's a beautiful box, and it's been out here for about a year, and it looks like it's holding up to the weather. This roof, on the other hand, is not holding up at all. Got to get those new and that bottom board too. Holy moly! The roof and the bottom board are hosed. Okay, this hive here is packed. Hello, ladies. Oh, that is a honey box for sure. Oh, that is a honey box for sure. Let's make sure it's closed, and let's spritz the top of them here. There you go. Human coming in, human coming in. All right, show me your queen. Okay, what do we have here? There is, oh, there's our queen, and she is not marked. We're gonna put her down in this box. She's leaving. Okay, where is my pin cage? Did I leave it over here? There it is. All right, we're gonna bring that back out. And we're gonna mark her. See if we can find her again. Oh, there's 2 queen cells on here. Where'd you go? There's queen cells all over this thing. There's something weird right there. Where's our queen? She's on this frame. There she is. Oh, that looks like a virgin. We have one that just hatched. She's right there. We're gonna clip her. That is not the queen. That is not the queen that I just saw. Oh man, that wasn't good. That was definitely not good. Oh man. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Another queen cell. I'm gonna have to look on the ground for my queen. No good. No good. Another queen cell. That was not the queen. That was a virgin. Okay, we're putting this in here. Whole bunch of bees right there. No queen. I got bees crawling up the side here. All right, gotta look. Doggone it. Did this just happen? All right, what's going on here? I don't have a queen here. Oh, the worst thing ever. I cannot believe that happened. I should have just left it alone. There she is. Okay, found her again. That is our queen, and this is the one that's going with us. There we go. That virgin, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Leave her caged for a while, I guess. So at least we found her. Yeah, she's totally painted. She's not flying anywhere. Actually, she looks like she could be a virgin too. Well, now I don't know which one of these queens I'm taking with me. We still have to find the original. Okay. We've had a queen hatch. We had 2 queens hatch. All right. So that means the original blue one is probably still in here. because this hive is not swarmed yet. There's way too many bees in it. Nope. See, we have a bunch of bees on these 3 frames over here, separated by a couple of frames with no bees. They could be trying to segregate the queen. Okay, nothing there. That was not a good thing. Well, I guess we did get here in the nick of time. Good old Nick. Okay. Another queen cell. That one was hatched, so that's got to be one of our queens. Come on, blue queen, where are you? You know you're here somewhere. We know you're here somewhere. You might as well just come out. Come on, where are you? Where, oh, where could you be? I've got to decide what I'm going to do with all these bees. Maybe she got dropped off that frame onto that board and crawl up into the honey supers. That would not be good. Would not be a good thing. And there's a lot of bees on that wall. Yeah, right, all right. I know you're in here. I know you're here. All right, so what we're doing is as follows. I'm going to split this hive, and I'm going to give them the queen that they've chosen down there. The other queen we're going to dispatch. Okay. There's no anything here. Okay. So I need a brood frame. Need a brood frame. That's food. Food in empty cells. That is a brood frame with fresh brood on it. And a queen cup. Okay, that brood is too fresh. That is a nice frame of brood right there that will be hatching out shortly. Okay, this frame is going. Let's make sure we don't have any queen cells on it. Make sure we don't see a queen on it. Okay, so this one's going. I'm going to give these girls a shake. Maybe. That's going to be their world. That's for the new queen. This can be for that queen. And let me show you the situation with the queens. We have 2 queens here. One here that they don't seem to like, and one here that they're all over. So I'm going to give them this queen. She's down in there. Give them one more shake of bees. Give them that frame of honey and bees. All right. And there is a virgin queen. Well, at this rate, we're never going to get done today. All right, ladies, let's see what we got. All right, we have bees drawing comb right here. So let us pull this off. And we have a lot of bees right here. We're going to go ahead and pull this off. No eggs. That's all ready for honey. So, the last video, or the video before last, we talked about Brondo. And, you know, I can't believe how many people understood what Brondo was. And I got a lot of comments about the old Brondo, about the movie Idiocracy, which was pretty funny. If you've not seen the movie Idiocracy, I highly recommend you see it. It is a mirror into the times that we are living in right now. Because to be honest with you, there's a lot of morons out there, and you will see. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of Idiocracy trivia that I wanted to tell you during that video, but I had forgotten what I was going to tell you about, so I cut the whole thing out. You didn't even know that I forgot to tell you about something. But I'm going to tell you now. So, the movie Idiocracy, when it was being made, the producers, yeah, there's no queen up here. The producers told the costume department that they needed them to develop some shoes that would be worn in the future and worn by morons, right? They needed people to have shoes that morons would have, that idiots would wear. And the costume department, they did it. I don't know, you know, who they engaged to have them actually make these shoes, but they made these shoes and the people in the movie wore the shoes. So now I'm going to tell you, and I'm hoping you don't have a pair of them, because they actually took off and became real. And again, they were designed for idiots. Anybody want to guess what shoes those are? Matter of fact, let's do that. Put it down in the comments below, and then I will let you know in the comments after I've answered quite a few of them. Maybe I'll answer it and I'll pin it to the top, or maybe we'll talk about it in the next video. But see if you know what kind of shoes those were in the movie Idiocracy that were designed by a costume department for idiots to wear. And then they actually caught on with some of the people in this country, and some of the people in this country have been wearing them even to this day, although that fad is pretty much over now. And no, it's not Birkenstocks. All right, let's have a look. Let's give these girls something to focus on here. Yum, yum, sugar syrup, yum, yum. Now, let's talk about Doc Holliday. Because a lot of people, there seems to be a controversy brewing. The correct phrase is, I'm your hucklebearer. Most people hear that as, I'm your huckleberry. But then, after much deliberation, one of our illustrious subscribers left in the comments that they actually read Val Kilmer's memoir, and he changed it from I'm your hucklebearer to I'm your huckleberry. So now I don't know what it is myself. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the movie, maybe put the closed captions on and see what they say. But the phrase that was used in Western times is, I'll be your hucklebearer. Basically, you're challenging me to a duel or something of that nature, and I'm going to win, and I'll carry your coffin. I'll be a pallbearer, and I will hold on to the huckle of your coffin and carry you in your funeral. So there you go. That is the controversy that we have now stirred up regarding the movie Tombstone. Let's see if we can stir up something as equally as outlandish with the Idiocracy. Again, what kind of shoes did they wear in the movie Idiocracy? And all you have to do is watch the movie and you'll see them. And then you'll say to yourself, thank goodness I never bought those, or, oh man, I have a pair of those in my closet. You know, and then you'll have to just do what you feel like you need to do. You need to act accordingly, just knowing that those shoes were designed for idiots. Not calling anybody an idiot. I will leave that up to you to determine whether or not you fall into that category based on whether or not you own a pair of these shoes and whether or not you believe that you're an idiot. I mean, you could own a pair of shoes and not be an idiot. That's a possibility. Okay. I have eggs on every one of these frames. I'm not seeing the queen. I have eggs everywhere in here. That's a good thing. No queen cells. And they're just drawing out a lot of this comb because, again, I did checkerboard it down in here so that they would draw some new comb. I need comb. I'm in dire need of deep frames, but there's not a lot going on in this hive. This is not going to be a hive that I split. I just want to find the queen just to say hello, because there's just not there's a big population in the upper boxes, but those are the foragers. But I don't see she's not laying this up like she's getting ready to swarm. So this is our original queen, and she can stay here. Yeah, that's a completely empty frame. Matter of fact, because she has so many perfectly empty frames, I'm going to snag one of them for a box that would be in need. Let's see what we can find here. Yeah, no eggs on this. Okay, we're going to snag that frame and give them this one. Why not? They don't mind. They don't mind a bit. Here we go. There you go. And this hive seems to be packed. Let's just have a quick look. Quite a few bees. We'll shut the lid. Take this box. Oh, it's light though. They don't have a lot of food in there. Holy moly, but boy, they have a lot of bees right here. Let's give these girls something to think about. Okay, these girls are storing their food downstairs. Why? You know what we're going to do? We're probably going to, I could checkerboard this with that new VEVOR hive. I think we will. I think we'll bring in that VEVOR box and checkerboard this, because these girls, they're loading this with honey. They have plenty of food. It's just all down here. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but it glistens in the sun. It's a glistener. It's solid food. Okay. So that one will definitely go in the upper box. Anybody that doesn't have brood on it is going to go in the upper box. That is a nice frame, all capped already. They left a spot in the middle that has not been laid, believe it or not. Okay, so that one may. See if the backside's been laid. It has not. That one will go in an upper box. Let's go get our upper box. All right, so let's set this right here. Let's take some frames out. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's verify I don't have a queen on here. I know I don't see her on here. Okay, that is now going to be a honey frame. This is also going upstairs. And these girls are loud. Holy moly, are they ever loud. Let's, just for fun, let's go set let's go set that queen that we have. Let's set her cage right in the middle of this and see what happens. Just see what happens when we set her there. See if they get up on the cage. They're not even going around it. Set it over here. Just for a few minutes and see what happens. While I continue to look for a queen in this hive. I don't think there is one. I don't see one. I see evidence that there was a laying queen. I don't see evidence that there is a laying queen. All right, I don't see a queen in this box. I don't even see evidence of a queen in this box. Now, what I could do is I could check above the queen excluder. I could check that medium. So what we're doing is as follows. Capped and glistening. So that's going upstairs. This right here. That is honey, capped and glistening. That's going upstairs. All right. They don't want anything to do with this queen. They just don't care. I can throw her right down there in the bottom. Right in the middle of all those bees. They don't care. They don't care that she's there. Okay. Let's shake these bees down. This is a busy hive. That's for sure. Okay, that's honey. They are definitely going to get this frame so that the new queen that I give them has a place to lay. All right. There we go. There's a nice box of honey. I'm going to kind of turn the cameras off, save the battery because we have a long way to go. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with my splits. Hopefully we'll get enough splits to populate the other bee yard. Actually, I have no choice. I have to do at least 18 splits now because I know I have 2 hives that need a queen. And that is the one that we just left and the one where I'm going to pinch the queen. So I've got to get 18 splits out of the rest of these hives. I'm pretty certain I can do it. Between here and the house, I'll definitely be able to do it. It just looks like a lot of these hives have swarmed and everything I did to try to keep them in the box. Well, it didn't work. I mean, it worked in some instances, but just not as good as I wanted it to. All right, this hive is busy. They are all the way in the top. All right, I am going to finish the apiary and I will let you know when we're about ready to go to the Honey Creek yard. All right, so we've made it through every single hive in the bee yard and I've got 19 hives with standing bricks. That means I've got 19 hives that need queens now. And I've got 20 queens coming. So this hive right here, this hive, we're going to find the queen and we're going to pinch her because this is a hot hive. I don't like this hive. This hive doesn't like me. Let's just hope that they've swarmed and they're only half strength right now because I tell you what, I'm really not looking forward to this. Not because I don't want to pinch a queen. I've had to pinch 2 more of them today. It's because I really don't want to get into this hive because they're going to be chasing me the rest of the time I'm here. But the good news is, as soon as we're done with this hive, I'm packing up all the nukes that I've got on that pallet into the back of the truck and we are going to the Honey Creek bee yard. Now, I only need 12 colonies at the Honey Creek bee yard. I've got 16 on the pallet, but the other ones are just going to go back to my house and they're going to hang out there. So, without any further ado, whatever that means, with no further delay, we are going to jump into this hive and hopefully not get lit up because these girls are mean. All right, we're going to give them a little bit of sugar on the front, just as a peace offering. Okay. Human coming in the hive. Okay, they're already pouring out. The guards are already alerted to my presence. This is just not going to be fun. I'm so not into this. Okay, you know what? I know the queen is below the queen excluder. We are going to just try to take this box off without even taking Oh gosh, without even, goodness, without even taking the inner cover off. Oh, this box is slap full of honey. Holy cow. Okay, and this box is filling up. Let's give it a little bit of smoke. Hello, hello. Be nice, be nice. I'm just coming to borrow your queen forever. Okay, let me get my let's give them some more smoke before I get my frame hanger. There we go. All right, all right. Where is your queen? Oh man, this hive is roaring already. They're already roaring down here. Okay, listen. You have no reason to roar. You're just a honey super. Chill. Okay. We have bees attacking my mask. Okay, they're going for my face already. Okay. Oh, they're just boiling out of here. Look at this. Okay, they're storing nothing but honey there. Okay. I don't see a queen on that side. I expect this queen to be red, not with a red dot, but red like the devil. This hive is like the 7th gate to hell. This is not good. Okay, but so far everything is okay. They're not on me yet, but they have no brood. Oh, they do. I see milk brood. Okay. So we have a queen in here. We have a queen in here. Where is she? Maybe they swarmed and it's a new queen and she's nice. There's a lot of old brood. Watch, we're gonna find the queen. She's gonna have a dot on her. If it's a new queen, I might not pinch her. I might give her a chance. But I'll tell you what, they're on my face. I expect the banana to be blown on me at any moment now. Oh, there it is. So my buddy Brady, the albino beekeeper, he has not had an encounter with the old banana yet. He's not smelled it. He's not had a bee grab a hold of the face mask and just start pumping it in. Oh, there's a chewed out queen cell. Okay. Well, that's a sign that we may have a new queen in here. Here's a teacup. Okay, maybe there was a swarm. Maybe we're gonna have a nice queen in here. And these are just the remnants of the old mean bees buzzing around my face. Maybe the virgin queen went out and mated with a kindly Italian gentleman out there somewhere. Another teacup. I don't see the queen. Do not see her. There's another teacup. Not charged. Okay. Oh, a lot of drones in here. Ton of drones. Okay. Oh, there's our queen, and she's new. We have a new queen. All right, stay on the frame, lady. Stay on the frame. I'll hold the frame so she stays on it while I find my cage. Okay, there is our queen. She's right there. Oh, I think I just stuck her in the head. I think I just jabbed her. Now she's mad. I think I jabbed her with a pin cage. She doesn't seem to be injured. Maybe I caught her between the tines. Okay. Oh, they're mad. They are mad. There she is. There she is. I guess we're gonna keep her. I guess we're gonna keep her. She looks mated. Let's, can you see her there? Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the cage off so you can see her. She's got a bright blue dot on her. There she is. All right. Okay. I think she's gonna stay. I think she's gonna, that's a new queen. We can't just go pinching the new queen. Let's give her a chance. But this hive, man, look at this hive. You see this? I'm certainly not splitting this one and taking this over to the Honey Creek yard. That's not happening. Holy moly. These girls are on me like a fly on a turd. Holy moly. This is nuts. All right. Let's put it back together. Maybe she mated with an Italian bee and life is happy and everybody's nice and cool. Like little Fonzies, as they said in Pulp Fiction. Everybody be a little Fonzie. What was Fonzie? He was cool. Cool, I say. I think I have another super. I'm going to give them another medium to work on. Let them put their anger to work and bring in more honey. There you go, ladies. Nice empty box of drawn comb. Now I've got to pick up the super again. I don't want to. That's a big lift. All right, here we go. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. And it's got the crazy comb on the bottom of it. Oh, yeah, lots of it. Keep it neat, ladies. Keep it neat. All right, holy moly. This hive, these are probably the descendants of the first queen. So I'm not going to punish the new queen for the sins of the old queen. We're going to give her a chance to make her own nice bees. Maybe she went out and mated with a nice Italian from one of these other hives, and she's going to make nice bees. But these bees aren't nice. These bees want to kill me. But all the hives here are ready to accept their new queens. We're going to now go over to the Honey Creek Bee Yard. I'm going to load up all the nukes that I've got on that pallet. We're going to take them to the Honey Creek Bee Yard and install them over there. And then I'm going to call it a day. But first, we are going to install those hives. So let me gather up my cameras, gather up the nukes, and I'll see you at the Honey Creek Yard. All right, so I am at the Honey Creek Bee Yard, and I tell you what, I don't have much time left on the cameras. The batteries are about shot, and the memory sticks are about filled up, and my lav mic, it died. So I'm using the shotgun mic on my other camera here, so I hope the audio is okay. All I'm going to do here is install the nukes, and then when I'm done installing the nukes, we'll take a walk of this bee yard, and then we will head back to the farm on Friday and install the new queens, and then everything should be done, and I'll be able to relax. Let's get these nukes installed. Go home now, ladies. All right, well, here you go. The Honey Creek Bee Yard is officially put together. Now, it's not done yet. I have to bring bricks out here, of course, so that I can understand what's happening inside the hives. And I also have to bring pollen patties and buckets of sugar syrup for the other 12 colonies that we brought out today. But other than that, this bee yard is complete. Now we just need to let them grow all year round. And then next year, maybe we'll get some honey out of these girls.